Have you ever skipped class simply because you didn't want to go and ended up missing something beneficial? Well, if you answered yes, you're not alone. Hi, my name is Alicia Harvey, and today I'll be talking about the importance and the benefits of going to class and engaging. This is my audience members, Samuel Miller and Ethan Lucia.
I'm homeless.
Okay. So I know it's the end of the semester, and a lot of us are lacking motivation and not really wanting to go to class or finish our assignments, but I'm here to tell you to keep going and to finish out the semester strong. Now, the nature of the problem with skipping classes is maybe you skip class one day and figure out that you're not missing anything, and then you continue to skip and end up losing motivation to go to class, which can affect your grade, and then lose motivation in your assignments and all this such, which can lead to a bad grade and bad for the future. Going to class is crucial for academic success and personal growth because it allows students to develop a deeper understanding of course material, critical thinking skills, and establish connections with peers and professors. Now, this problem is mainly targeted towards college students because now we have more freedom and we're on our own to make our own decisions, such as skipping class or going to class. Benefit number one of going to class is actually getting your money's worth. Now, unlike if you went to a public school, you didn't really have to pay as much, except for taxes, but now you're actually paying for your education and the classes you choose to take. And this can really affect if you're actually getting your money's worth by going to class or losing money by skipping class. An article by Kelsey Lynn Lucier, she states, or gives an example of tuition and such. Suppose tuition costs $5,700 this semester. That's the average for in-state public tuition nationally. If you're taking 4 classes, that's $1,425 per course. And if you're in class 14 weeks a semester, that's more than $100 a week per class. Lastly, if your course meets twice a week, you're paying $50 for each class. You're paying that $50 whether or not you go to class, so you might as well go. She's basically saying the same thing I said before, that you're losing money if you don't go to class and you're not gaining the education you're paying for. Benefit number 2 is gaining value information from your class. So actually going to class means that you're actually retaining the information that you're getting if you are engaging, and this can benefit you for the future, for future jobs, or just for your grades and getting that degree in college. I asked 2 questions in my analyst report stating, have you ever skipped a class simply because you wanted to? And did you end up missing something beneficial from that, like extra credit? One student said they have skipped many classes and ended up missing an extra credit opportunity. I personally relate to this too because last semester I decided to skip a class because I didn't want to go and ended up getting a major extra credit opportunity, which I really needed for that class. Now, another benefit is you're able to ask questions to your professors if you end up going to class. If you decide to teach yourself and skip class and decide to look at the notes and learn yourself, you may get confused on the material and not be able to ask your questions to your professor and end up forgetting it for next class when you're already moved on to next material. An article by the website Lumine College Success states, if you rely on learning on your own, you'll miss out on your class discussions with fellow students. Your classmates will often have the same questions as you, so going to class enables you to learn from them and to ask your instructor topics you find difficult. So pretty much it's very beneficial to go to class and ask your professor questions. Finally, keeping up your motivation. Going to class is like going to the gym. If you don't go, you feel very non-motivated and guilty of not going. And if you do end up going, you feel very productive and awesome and motivated to continue going. Just like going to class, if you continue to go to class, you'll feel more motivated to do your assignments and to keep continuing to go to class. Now, I have an example. 2 examples of what it's like if you go to class or if you skip. This is Ethan. Ethan decided to skip class frequently.
Yeah, I
and
skip a lot.
missed a lot of assignments and lost a lot of motivation.
I failed every class.
Now Ethan gets low income and works long hours at a toilet factory.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Now this is Samuel. Samuel decided to go to class and actually participate and engage in his work. Now Samuel makes high income and works the hours he wants because he owns his own business and is very successful. Now these examples are very extreme and not likely to happen a lot, but it's still a possibility that you can not get your dream job or be very successful whether you go to class or not. Now I hope that all my examples and reasons as to why going to class encourages you to go to class and not skip for something less important. Now, a solution to keep going and keep getting motivated is to have your friends or family encourage you to go to class, such as telling you to go to class when you feel like you need to skip, and offering you something as reward, such as paying for a meal or buying you Starbucks. So thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope it persuaded and motivated you to go to class. And the next time you think about skipping class, I hope you hear my voice or someone else's voice telling you to go to class, get up, you got this, and get your butt to the classroom. Thank you.